Okay, you guys home first or visitors? Thank you. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit more earlier of a start than I had anticipated. Here from Gilman. Beautiful Gilman. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon to our doubleheader here of softball featuring the Columbus Dons and the Gilman Pirates. Got here a little late. I thought it was a 4:30 start. It's a 4. So I will be getting things set up here a little bit late. So please be patient with me. I appreciate it. Leading off for Columbus will be Kate Casperson. Shelby Spada mugging for the camera. Getting my pencils and everything going here. When you're working with one person, you gotta be patient. Nice trip up here. 81, actually it was 82 degrees on the way up here. Tomorrow it's supposed to drop down to like 67. But for early May, that's pretty nice, I think. The lineup for Columbus batting here as the visiting team in the first game will be Kate Casperson, Abby Wojcik, Shelby Spada, Akusia Yaboa, Sienna Adler, Izzy Holtz, Callie Bell, Ashley Weiler, and Kylie Linford. I have not received a lineup yet from Gilman. I usually get that from Coach Zimmerman. And Kate Casperson is playing short. Abby Wojcik batting in the 2 spot. Battle for first place in the conference, the winner of this, and she batted away. Abby is in left field as usual. Shelby Spada in center. Game 1 of 2, and we will have 2 separate feeds. So at the conclusion of this match, we will have so Kate Casperson leading off here. And she takes strike 1. Kate Casperson leads off with a single. As I continue to write. Casperson steals second. And hit the right field, but dropped by the right fielder. So now you got runners at the corners. That's an E9. As Wojcik now on first base. Casperson at third. And Wojcik will take second without a throw. Nobody out, and this is Shelby Spada. Spada hits a fly ball deep into center field. Bounces off the fence. That's going to bring 2 in. Shelby with an RBI, 2 RBI triple. Now Akusia Yaboa, the batter. Cleanup hitter for fairly windy afternoon here in Gilman. Three 0 to Yaboa. Here comes the train again. You can hear that in the distance. She takes strike 1. And Yaboa draws the walk. Runners at the corners. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Columbus leading 2-0. And this is Sienna Adler. See if the double steal is in play. Foul ball. Get a nice day out and you don't know how to act. You're hot, you gotta have sunscreen on. Adler with a 0-2 count. Takes ball 1. Just underway here from Gilman. Popped up. And runners out. So Adler pops up to second base with the first out. Izzy Holtz, the batter. Count even at a ball on the strike. Strike call. Ground ball to third, thrower to first, and an RBI for Holtz. We'll bring in Shelby Spada. Yeboah now at third with 2 outs. As soon as I get a lineup from Coach Zimmerman, I can fill you in on Gilman. And this is Callie Bell with 2 outs. Yeboah at third. 3 runs in here in the top of the first. Call the ball. Two and two count. Right at the second baseman. And that will end the inning. So Bell flies out to the second baseman to end the threat. 3 runs come in here in the top of the first. We'll keep it here as I get my paperwork caught up, and then we'll get back to regular programming here. 1, 2. Coaches, do you have a lineup for Gilman? Thank you. All right. Kaylee James will lead things off for Gilman. The defense for Columbus. Kusia Yeboah will be pitching. Ashley Weiler, the catcher. Callie Bell at first. Izzy Holtz at second. Sienna Adler at third. Kate Casperson, the shortstop. Abby Wilczyk in left. Shelby Spada in center. Kylie Lingford in right. Troy Zimmerman, the head coach of the Dons. This will be Kaylee James leading off. Kaylee playing second base today. Popped up. Out of play. Reagan Soper on deck for Gilman. Fly ball to center. Spada with the catch. 1 down. That'll bring up Reagan Soper, playing first base today. Croplin on deck. Popped up, out of play. I got to be kind of awake here. I'm in the dugout of Columbus. I'm in the open part with no roof. And that was a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro the #1 choice for cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Kenlyn Croplin will step in for Gilman. She takes strike 1. Ground ball. Casperson gets the out. 3 up, 3 down. Keep it here yet again as I get everything kind of put back in the books here. Scarlett Stunner, the pitcher for Gilman. She'll face Ashley Weiler, Kylie Lingford, and then Kate Casperson. And a base hit to center field for Ashley Weiler. And Becerra will come into courtesy run for her. So a base hit. I'll tell you, Miss Weiler has really been hitting the ball. Or pardon me. Got to get on the right side. That's better. So Becerra at first. Kylie Lingford, the batter, #9 in the lineup, in the hitting order. Becerra can run at first, but up 3-0. There's no reason to get too greedy. 2-1 to count. Call the ball. Count is 3-1 to Kylie Lingford. Courtesy runner Becerra at first. Wonderful warm breeze blowing here this afternoon. And it's out of play. Get caught up here. Thought it was a 4:30 start. From my knowledge, it was scheduled for 4:30, but that's a walk. Given up. Scarlet Stunner in the circle. Kate Casperson with nobody out. And hits a fly ball to the second baseman who makes the catch. Good play by Kaylee James. So Casperson will fly out. One down brings up Abby Wojcik. Abby having a fine season, got some innings in last night. Ground ball, scooped up by Olnick. And Becerra is forced out, a fielder's choice. Lingford at second, Wojcik at first, Shelby Spada the batter. Fly ball to left. It's going to bring in one, maybe two. They're sending Wojcik. And a 2-out, 2 RBI double for Shelby Spada. Makes it 5-0. I'll catch up, don't worry. They'll bring up Kusia Yaboa with 2 outs and Spada at second. Throw back the third in time, not in time. There, got it done. You know when the gentleman behind the plate is calling a ball or a strike, friends. It's pretty sure. 2 outs here with Spada at third. And that will end the inning. 2 more runs come in for the Dons here. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Back here at Gilman in the bottom of the second inning. 5-0 Columbus here. Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play. And this should be Ashley Chaplinski, the third baseman. Pitch goes away. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. I hope that's a fairly decent shot. I got to move it back. Sorry about that. Of pitcher and batter. Allie Olnick on deck. Scarlett Stunner in the hole for Gilman. And it's out of play. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing of Marshfield. And a base hit for Ashley Chaplinski, scooped up in center field by Shelby Spada. Back here on Saturday to bring you Pacelli softball. It's out of play. Mackey's Dairy Fest is May 30th. Wow, in 24 days. And May 31st. Check out MarshfieldChamber.com for all details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend at Dairy Fest, May 30th and 31st. Yaboa squares the bunt. Good bunt by Olnick. Good bunt. She'll advance the runner to second. I'll catch up. There you go. Scarlett Stunner, the pitcher. Takes strike one. Yaboa really throwing darts here in the first couple of innings. Little slow yesterday, but has really picked it up here today. Gets through, gets past holes, and that'll bring in a run. So an RBI double, RBI single for Scarlett Stunner. Brings in Chaplinski from second, and sees the first runner come in for Gilman. Courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher will be number 7. That's Nora Noonan. Big thanks to Coach Phelps for having his roster online. Took it offline this afternoon. Actually, this morning. This is Miley Stevens, the right fielder with Scarlets. The Noonan at first. Actually, at second. Stevens, the number 7 hitter in the lineup. Pirates in the purple jerseys with the black letterings numbers with highlighted in gold with black pants. Nice pitch from Yaboa. Reese Weir on deck for Gilman. Yaboa, the pitch. And a ground out for Stevens. Two outs. And this is Reese Weir with a runner at third. There, I'm caught up. We got 2 games here, kids. We'll get it right eventually. Ground ball, fouled. Put more spring in your step at Blues Hair Studio of Marshfield. Get your locks cut, colored, styled, and looking fresh as spring temperatures heat up like today. Blues Hair Studio is open Monday through Friday with appointment times to match your schedule. Get an online appointment at blueshairstudio.com. And a good catch by Lingford and right ends the threat. Pirates will scratch a run over here in the bottom of the second. We head to the top of the third. It's 5-1 Dons. You're watching High School Softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Top of the third inning here in Gilman. The defense for Gilman, now I've got it at the end of my book. Scarlet Stunner is pitching. Avery Olnick is the catcher. Reagan Soper at first. Kaylee James at second. Allie Olnick at short. Miss Chiplinski, Abby Chiplinski at third. And Sienna Adler leads off the third with a base hit. Izzy Holtz, the batter. Finish that up. The outfield is Reese Weir in left, Kenlyn Cropland in center, and Kylie Stevens in right for Gilman. Holtz takes a strike. Izzy 0 for 1, grounded out to third base in the Holtz steps in. Stunner, the windup and the pitch, off speed, down in the dirt. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Ball in the strike to Holtz. High and away. Adler will trot back to first. Troy Zimmerman, coach for the Dons. White shirt and shorts over at third base. Bunt. It's going to go foul. Two and two count to Izzy Holtz. Sienna Adler at first. The pitch from Stunner. High for a ball. Count now full, 3-2. Battle for first place. Fouled right off next to me. At Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. They service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation, providing professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding areas. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your home comfort experts. Count remains full, 3-2 to Holtz. And draws a walk. Infield fly rule in effect now. It brings up Callie Bell. And Callie popped up to second in her first at bat. And she stole third. Columbus comes into this matchup at 7-0 and 10-1 in conference. 10-1 overall, 7-0 in the conference. They had a 17-1 victory last night at Colby Abbey, and they will play Colby Abbey on Friday. Actually, I think they're going to be playing Neilsville on Thursday. We'll check that schedule. Gilman comes into this matchup at 4-1 in the conference, 6-4 overall. High fly ball. That's going to bring in one. That might bring in two. And a triple. A base clearing triple for Callie Bell. Brings in Adler and Holes. This is Ashley Weiler. Fouled off. Had a nice chat with Coach Zimmerman after the game last night. He and I both agreed that Ashley Weiler has just worked really hard, and boy, has she improved and is doing such a good job catching and hitting now for Columbus. So tip of the cap to number 21. Arts Body Shop, quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue, Marshfield. Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And special thanks to our game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn and Suites, Rems Funeral Home, and G&D Wood Products. Ground ball. We'll get the out. But an RBI Brings in Callie Bell with the third run of the inning. Friends, if you're watching and you really can't see the base of the batters very well, make sure you just kind of chime in and say something. It's kind of hard to tell from here. Doing the best I can to get you a good shot of pitcher and batter. Kylie Lingford with one down and bases empty. Takes a ball. Guys, she'll remember prom for the rest of her life. Make sure her prom flowers are the best of the best from Hefco Floral in Patriots Tower, downtown Marshfield. Inside for a ball. Boy, just think about it. Regionals start 2 weeks from Thursday. It's already hard to believe it's the 6th of May already. Takes a ball. Lingford. As Weiler drew, Lingford on. Kate Casperson will get a fielder's choice as Lingford, who drew a walk, and a fielder's choice for Kate Casperson. And Casperson will get the steal of second. 3 runs have come in here in the top of the third for the Dons. They lead 7-1. And this is Abby Wojcik, 0 for 2, but has got on base and scored 2 runs, reached on an error and on a fielder's choice. And slaps it right to second, and that will end the threat. 3 more come in for the Dons here in the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third, 7-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 1 in favor of Columbus. You're watching High School Softball and Selesky Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Marshfield Fast Pitch specializes in player physical and mental development with the hopes of making a big impact on their team. Visit our website at marshfieldfastpitch.com.
Bottom of the third, 8-1. I couldn't make it out. The hazes, the shadows, and besides, math was not my strongest subject. 8-1 in favor of Columbus here in the bottom of the third. This should be Avery Olnick, number 8, batting in the 9 spot, her first at bat. Yaboa in the afternoon, 1 strikeout, no walks. Giving up 2 hits so far. Nice ballpark here out in Gilman. Got the cropland looking out left and right. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. Pirates' last game was a 13-2 loss versus Spencer here last Friday. That was kind of a stunner. Ground ball that's going to bleed through. And Avery Olnick will reach on a single. So Avery Olnick leads off the bottom of the third with a single. Top of the order, and Kaylee James. Ground ball to third, could be 2. They'll get the out at second. Not in time for first. So that will wipe out the single by Avery Olnick and bring up Reagan Soper now with Kaylee James at first. Pitch high for ball. Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield is now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night. Work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. Foul back. First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage County. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. Akusia Yaboa in the circle. There was a ball. 2-1 to count to Reagan Soper, first baseman. One run in the second for Gilman so far. A little nubber. And thrown in by the right fielder, Kylie Lingford. Reagan Soper with a single. Kaylee James now at second. And the out of Kennelyn Cropland. For 2 outs. Runners advance to second and third, and a big spot for Ashley Chaplinski, the third baseman. Takes strike 1. Can hear the breeze blowing through the microphone here. Ball 1-1 the count. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Their team of professionals uses the latest technology to ensure that your vehicle comes back to you looking like new. They provide free estimates and work with your insurance company to make it easy for you. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive on Marshfield's beautiful south side. 1-2 the count. Only 1 strikeout so far for Yaboa. The windup and the pitch. Popped up, out of play. Smith Brothers Meats. You can get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats of Colby open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. Saturdays, 8 to 4. And Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. Foul that last pitch off. 1-2 the count remains. The pitch, high for a ball, 2-2. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Yaboa, the pitch, high for ball 3. Work the count full now. Chaplinski Had a single in the second and scored the only run for the Pirates at this point. Runners at second and third, but 2 outs, full count. Yeboah spins the ball, puts it in her glove, steps back, lines and delivers. Foul back. Buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick of Marshfield. They are the home of the lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles, and they back all purchases with a full-service department where you get a free courtesy car. Gross Buick of Marshfield. The pitch. And swung at high cheese, and that will end the inning. That was a Servpro Jamie Wenzel strikeouts. Call Jamie Wenzel at Servpro from the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Servpro like it never even happened. We head to the top of the fourth. 8-1 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Selesky Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across central Wisconsin on their accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. And don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy, with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Nasonville or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. 8-1 here in the top of the fourth in favor of Columbus. Shelby Spada to lead things off here in the top of the fourth. Shelby with a triple and a double and 4 RBIs, and she hits a base hit to center field, which I didn't get a chance to show you. Trust me, she had a good shot, good hit. Akusia Yeboah, walk and a ground out. Yeboah, the senior, number 18. Stunner's pitch high. Spada will take second. You can guarantee that every pitch Spada is going to go. She's got that determination and the speed. Kind of like a Jackie Robinson in a sense. As soon as he got on base, you couldn't get him off. Stunner's pitch. Ball. Ball 2 now. Get a chance to check the feed here. Yeboah waits the pitch. Stunner delivers. Called a strike. 2-1 the count. Yeboah gets through the hole. Spada will score, and an RBI single for Akusia Yeboah. Makes it 9-1. Yaboa will take second. One in, nobody out, and this is Sienna Adler. And it's going to drop foul over by right field. Able to see any comments you have. I've got 11 people watching, so out of the 11 that are tuned in right now, tell me what your view is like. I can adjust. 1-1 count to Adler. The pitch, ground foul. Brian Phelps, 32nd year manning the Pirates. Member of the Wisconsin Softball Coaches Hall of Fame for the Gilman Pirates. Stunner, pitch, ground ball. And grounds out to the shortstop for the first out. But we'll move Yaboa to third. Izzy Holtz, the batter, with one away. Gotta remember, friends, I'm doing this all by myself. Ground ball sharply hit the right field. That'll bring in Yaboa. So an RBI single for Izzy Holtz. Now 10-1 in favor of Columbus. Stunner will get the pitch signal, step on the pitcher's plate. Callie Bell will take strike one. And Izzy Holtz had an interesting slide. She kind of held up when she got to second base and then slid. 0-1 now to Izzy Holtz. Or pardon me, to Callie Bell. Three in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 2 now here in the fourth for Columbus. With a runner at second and 1 out. 1-1 count to Callie Bell. Takes a ball. Yeah, that was kind of a head scratcher there the other day where Spencer came back and really took it to Gilman. They were in second place and moving right along. They are at 4-1 in the conference. And good for second place. 6-4 overall. Don's really dominating the ECC. 7-0 and 10-1 on the season. Neilsville Granton in third at 3-1. LG Loyal Greenwood at 2-3 in fourth. Spencer 1-3 in fifth, and Colby, Abbey, and Owen Withy. And the ball skips by on a low pitch. Playing each other in a doubleheader today at Owen Withy, so one of those two teams is going to get a win, at least one win, maybe two. Have to see. Other games today being played in the conference. As I said, Colby Abbey's at Owen Withy at a doubleheader, and another doubleheader as Neilsville Granton is at Spencer. And Bell draws a walk with runners at the corners and 1 out. Ashley Weiler, the batter. Runner goes. They'll let her have it. One 0 the count to Ashley Weiler. I can turn that on. Acusia's come over to use my fan. I don't have it plugged in. Jeepers creepers there.
Ashley! Go!
Weiler with a base hit to center.
Good job, Ash!
Callie Bell now at third. And that brings in Holes from third. And Ashley Weiler playing very well. Another hit. Olivia Becerra, courtesy runner for Weiler. (11-1) here in the top of the fourth. 1 out, 0-1 count to Kylie Lingford. Lingford had scored a run. She's 0-4. She's not had an official at bat. She's drawn 2 walks. Stunner, the pitch, in the dirt. Becerra now at second. Still 1 out, 1 run in. Bell at third, Becerra at second, and a 1-2 count to Kylie Lingford. The windup in the pitch from Stunner. Pitch is low. 2-2. Ground ball foul to third. Coach Zimmerman scoops it up, showing his fielding skills. This is game 1 of 2. We will end this feed and start another one shortly after the completion of this game. Stunner, the windup in the pitch. Foul down the third baseline, just a little bit ahead of it. Beautiful sunny day here in central Wisconsin. Gilman Athletic Fields in the middle of Taylor County. 82 degrees. At game time. The pitch in the dirt. Runner goes from third, and she's going to score. Bell will score on the wild pitch. Becerra will advance to third. Full count to Kylie Lingford. Stunner, the windup, the pitch. Popped up. Playable and left. And good catch by Reese Weir for the second out. Becerra will stay at third. From what I can tell from my phone here, it looks like it's a pretty decent camera shot. You never know what's going to happen when you're out in the elements, as they say. Top of the order, Kate Casperson. Kate with a single, a run scored in the first, popped up the second, and reached on a fielder's choice. Two outs, runner at third. Casperson slaps one right up the middle. And an RBI single for Kate Casperson with 2 outs here in the fourth. Columbus boys are playing just 2 behind us, playing baseball. Casperson at first. Wilczek the batter. Abby with 2 runs scored has yet to record a hit, reached on an error and on a fielder's choice. And Casperson will slide into second. 9th batter of the inning for Columbus here in the 4th. Stunner, the pitch. Called a strike. The 2 unsung heroes of this team for Columbus, in my opinion, Abby Wojcik and Ashley Weiler. Those 2 work hard. You know, you don't realize it at the end of the game. Wow, they had, so many hits and RBIs and good defensive plays, and takes a ball. Casperson dances off second base, but just to finish that thought, I mean, kids that work hard, it shows. Stunner will step back on the pitcher's plate. The windup and the pitch. Ground ball to third. Good scoop by Chaplinski over to first, and that will end the inning. 5 more runs come in for the Dons here in the 4th. They lead 13-1. You're watching High School Softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey everybody, Matt over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of high school softball. My name is Joe Anderson, and I'm bringing you play-by-play and producing and keeping book, and short of driving the bus over, I'm doing it all. A couple of changes. They moved Abby Wojcik to right. I'm not sure who they have in left. Izzy Holtz may be in. No, Izzy's still at second. I think they may have Miss Becerra in left. Kusia Yaboa still on the hill, in the circle that is. Alio Olnick, the batter, 0 for 1. Olnick with a 2-1 count. Popped up. And Abby Wojcik gets the out in right. Good catch for Wojcik on Olnick's fly ball, 1 away. This will bring up Scarlett Stunner, single, and she has the only RBI of the game for Gilman. And she did that in the second inning. Akusia Yaboa steady. 2 strikeouts in the game, but has yet to walk a batter in game 1 of 2 here. Miss Yaboa will be going to Notre Dame in the fall. I know it's in the scientific field. Knowing how sharp she is, it probably could be nuclear physics. She's a sharp kid. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Yeah, once they started putting the alphabet in math, I was done. I was done. Fouled off. Stunner with a 2-2 count. Popped up. And we'll go foul. Stunner hanging in there. 2-2 count. Yeboah, the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And that's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. 2 up, 2 down. Brings up Miley Stevens. Popped up to Izzy Holtz at second. They're only at bat. She takes strike 1. And Yeboah's really starting to feel it. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count to Stevens. The pitch. High for a ball. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon for Game 1 of 2. Just a reminder, again, I'll be doing this off and on. We will end this stream and begin a new one at the conclusion of this contest. Popped up over my head. Don't have to worry about the Zaleski Mobile 2 being in any sort of danger. She's parked way, way, ways away. 1-2 the count, the pitch. High, make it 2-2. Yeboah with that dominant fastball. The windup and the pitch. Hit her. So Miley Stevens hit by a pitch. Becomes the first base runner this inning. Coach Phelps asks his player, asks Stevens if she's all right. Actually, it's number 10. And a base hit for Reese Weir. Stevens at second, Weir at first with 2 outs. And this is Avery Olnick. Had a single, but got wiped out on the fielder's choice. 5-4. Strike 2. Avery Olnick, number 9 hitter in the lineup. Yeboah ahead 0-2 with 2 outs, 2 on. The runners go inside for a ball. Stevens at second, Weir at first. The pitch. Call the ball. 2-2 now. Every once in a while, Acusia will get in a roll and then kind of, I don't want to say slack off, but or lose concentration, but she'll walk a couple or give up a couple of hits and pitch a little oddly giving up singles and whatnot. She had 2 outs and bases empty, and since then has given a hit a batter and given up a single. And that is as soon as I said that she gets to business and gets another Jamie Wenzel ServPro strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro like it never even happened. Head to the 5th. 13-1 Columbus. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
What do you like most about Columbus Catholic Schools?
Amazing teachers, because they're funny and nice.
It's the small classroom sizes.
Because it teaches us to be kind.
We invite you to check out Columbus Catholic Schools and see for yourself why our students like it here. That if you really want your student to attend Columbus Catholic Schools, we will work with you as much as possible to make that reality. Contact us at 715-387-1177 or admissions at columbusdons.org for more information.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. Scarlett Stunner in her 5th inning of work for the Pirates. Coach Brian Phelps standing alongside of her, helping her warm up, kind of getting her settled for the 5th inning. She will face Shelby Spada, Akusia Yaboa, and Sienna Adler here in the top of the 5th, with the Dons leading 13-1. Try to look across the way there. And the Columbus boys are playing the Gilman boys in baseball across the way, and they lead 9-1 in the top of the 3rd inning to the Dons. Shelby Spada, a triple, a double, a single, 4 RBI. All she needs now is a home run, and she's not going to get it, but she's got another single. And most likely we'll have a stolen base coming up here soon. Kusia Yaboa, the batter. Takes strike 1, and Spada will take second. Yaboa, the batter. 0-1 count to her. Stunner, the windup, and the delivery in the dirt. That allows Spada to scamper to 3rd. Stunner has pitched well. And the defense has played well, but not too many, no strikeouts yet in the game. Has walked 5 in the game. Two and 1 count to Yaboa. Stunner, the pitch. Strike. Nope, let's call the ball. 3-1, my bad. see Spada at third in your screen, and ball 4 to Yaboa. So runners at the corners. And most likely Yaboa will be going on the first pitch. Sienna Adler popped up, single, ground out, and a run scored. Fly ball to left field. Extra bases. That'll bring in Spada. Yaboa is going to hold up at third. So Spada comes in with the 14th run. Yaboa at third, and a double RBI double for Sienna Adler. And this will be Izzy Holes with nobody out here in the top of the 5th and 1 run in. Runners at second and third. And a base hit up the middle will bring in Yaboa, and he's going to send Adler as well. So a 2 RBI single for Izzy Holes. Callie Bell fouls that one off. Callie in the afternoon popped up to second, had a 2 RBI triple, scored 2 runs, and has a walk. (16-1). Columbus here with nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Three in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 5 in the 4th, and now 1, 2, 3 here in the 5th. With nobody out and runner at first. Fly ball foul down the right field line. Ashley Weiler on deck. Ashley's had a good day today. Single, an RBI ground out, and another single with an RBI. Callie Bell is another one that you don't really, isn't flashy, gets the job done. Plays good defense. The pitch. Call the ball. Holtz will stay at first. Junior Scarlet Stunner in the circle for the Pirates. The pitch. Ground ball. Scooped up by Olenek. They get the out at second. And Holtz will beat out the throw to second. And everybody's safe. And Ashley Weiler, the batter. Infield fly rule in effect here. The pitch. Weiler fouls that one back for strike 1. Game 1 of 2 this afternoon here from Gilman in softball between the Dons and the Pirates. Here on Zaleski Sports, Sheds Delivered bringing you this matchup. Jamie Wenzel sponsoring the strikeouts for the Dons. Ooh, that was a nice curveball, just dropped a little bit too soon. Stunner has thrown some good pitches, just hasn't gotten the calls. And Columbus has just kind of hit the ball right on the button. 1-1 the count. Weiler holds up. Bell at first, Holes at second. the windup, and the pitch. Call the ball. 3-1 count now to Ashley Weiler. Kylie Lingford on deck. Still nobody out here in the top of the 5th. 3 runs in so far. Takes a strike. Count now full. Two strongest programs in the Clover Belt East, Columbus and Gilman. The pitch in the dirt for ball 4. Olivia Becerra will come in to courtesy run for Weiler. No place to put. No place to put Kylie Lingford. I think we might be having a pinch hitter here for Columbus. I think we might be seeing Ashley Weiler's going to stay at first, and Becerra's going to hit. So Olivia Becerra, the pinch hitter here, with bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. And she nubs one up in the air to right field and is foul. Try not to jolt you too much when I move the camera. All of a sudden you're watching. Hey! 0-1 to count to Becerra. Pinch hitting here. Takes a ball. Excuse me. Beautiful afternoon. Wind blowing in from the northwest, but it's not cold. We're in this kind of a hot air dome right now, according to the meteorologists. Ball low for a ball. 2-1 to count. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler tomorrow, only 67, but for May 7th and it's 67 degrees, I'll take it. No rain for the next few days as well. A lot of farmers getting their crops in. Sarah takes another ball. It's 3-1. No place to put her, so Stunner's going to have to give her something to hit. We'll see if the take sign is on for Becerra. Pardon me. Stunner, the windup, and the pitch. Strike. Full count. Runners will go on the pitch. On a drop third strike, she will be automatically out. This first base is occupied. Popped up, fouled off, right over my head. Game 1 of 2 this afternoon from Gilman. And the Dons leading by 15, 16-1 here. Full count to Olivia Becerra. Ground ball. They're going to get the out at third, but a run will come in. So Bell out at third. And Aubrey Lambrecht will come in to hit for Kate Casperson. One down, runners at first and second, and Aubrey Lambrecht, the pinch hitter for Columbus. Takes strike one. Coach Zimmerman giving a chance for some of his girls to get some at-bats. Stunner, the windup in the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. 0-2 count to Aubrey Lambrecht. Stunner gets the signal. Looks at her wristband. The windup and the delivery. And down on strikes goes Aubrey Lambrecht. First strikeout of the afternoon for Scarlett Stunner. Catch up with the outs here. Sorry, friends. There we go. That's better. Had the runners, base runners right. And this is Abby Wojcik. Abby holds up. Reached on an error. Reached on a fielder's choice. Grounded out. And grounded out. 0 for 4, but she scored 2 runs. Two outs, 2 on, 1-0 count to Wojcik. Holds up for ball 2. Abby's batting stance, I mean, she is on the shorter side. Makes it a much more difficult strike zone. Drops in, and she gets an RBI. An RBI single will bring in Linford, or pardon me, Weiler. And Shelby Spada the batter. Get the score right here, friends. Runner left early, and that will end. 6 runs come in here in the 6, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It is 19. I was right. Head to the bottom of the 5th. All Dons. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Bottom of the 5th, last chance for the Gilman Pirates here in Game 1 of this doubleheader. 19-1 in favor of the Dons. Yaboa in her 5th inning of work. And And the first pitch is fouled off. Number 5 is the batter. That's Kaylee James, 0 for 2. The ladies from Gilman need 18 runs, or 8 runs, to continue this contest. Yeboah cruising today, struck out only 4, but he's yet to walk a batter, hit 1 batter. James swings and misses for strike 2. 1-2 count to Kaylee James. Reagan Soper on deck. Nice catch by Shelby Spada in center for the first put out of the bottom of the 5th. So 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th for Gilman. Reagan Soper the batter. Reagan with the only one of the few hits for Gilman this afternoon. 5 hits given up, popped up. And Wojcik makes the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Last chance for Gilman here in game 1. This is Kendlin Croplin. Ball 1. Again, we'll end off with the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll end this stream and start a new one. Coach Phelps encouraging his batter. Yeboah's pitch. Called ball. Ten to 1, Columbus boys leading Columbus in the bottom of the 4th, just behind us. Ground ball. It's going to scoot up for a base hit. Spada will pick it up. Runner at first with 2 down. This is Ashley Chaplinski, a single and a strikeout. She takes strike 1.
1 or 2 here. We got 2 down. 1 or 2. Outfield, squeeze it.
Ground ball through the middle. Shelby with a good run in there, gunned that ball back in. Almost got Croplin at second. 2 outs, and again, like I said before, where Yeboah will get 2 outs and then will walk a batter or give up a couple of hits, and then all of a sudden things get interesting. But when you're leading 18 to 1, well, I've got 19, so I'll double check my book here. Strike call. 2-1 count to Allie Olnick. Allie 0 for 2. Ground out, pop up, or fly out, excuse me. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Runners are going to go advance as the ball skipped by Weiler. 2 outs, plays at first, as the coaches say for Columbus. The windup in the pitch, fouled off. Runners are going to go on contact with 2 outs. And Olnick looking for her first hit in this match. And the ball's high, skips away from Weiler. The run comes in. Cropland will score. And Ashley Czaplinski will advance to third. 2 outs. Runner at third. And the count now full to Allie Olnick. There's no, and that was ball 4, I guess. I missed that. So Olnick will advance on the walk. First walk of the afternoon for Yaboa. Scarlet Stunner. Runner will go. She hits the fly ball and caught, and that will end the game. 19-3 final score here in game 1. We bring you the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.